Some tattoos are loud and dramatic, but the ones people remember the most are often the smallest. In recent years, wrist tattoos have quietly become one of the most popular tattoo trends on the internet. Scroll through TikTok, Instagram, or tattoo time-lapse videos, and you'll notice something interesting. The tattoos that go viral are usually minimal, clean, and deeply meaningful. A tiny design placed carefully on the wrist can carry a story that lasts a lifetime. Today, we're going to explore 4 wrist tattoos that people around the world are choosing more than ever. Each one looks simple on the surface, but behind the design there is symbolism, emotion, and sometimes even personal memories. Let's start with the first one. Minimalist Wave Wrist Tattoo. At first glance, the minimalist wave tattoo might look like just a simple curved line, but the meaning behind it runs much deeper. The ocean wave has long symbolized movement, resilience, and the rhythm of life itself. Just like the ocean, our lives move through calm waters and powerful storms. A wave tattoo becomes a quiet reminder that life never truly stays still. Challenges rise and fall like tides, and eventually, every storm passes. Because the wrist is such a visible part of the body, many people choose this tattoo as a daily reminder to stay balanced and adaptable. The minimalist style also makes the design timeless. With clean lines and delicate curves, the tattoo feels modern without ever going out of style. Another reason wave tattoos have become so popular is how satisfying they look during the tattoo process. Watching the artist slowly draw the flowing curves creates a calming visual experience. In many ways, the wave tattoo is not just about the ocean, it's about learning to move with life instead of fighting against it. But if the wave tattoo represents the movement of life, the next tattoo represents something even more personal. Soundwave Wrist Tattoo. Imagine capturing a voice, a moment, or a memory, and turning it into permanent art. That's exactly what a soundwave tattoo does. Unlike traditional tattoo symbols, a soundwave tattoo is often created from a real audio recording. It could be the voice of a loved one, a child's laughter, or even a meaningful phrase someone once said. When that sound is converted into a visual waveform, it becomes the design of the tattoo. To anyone else, it may look like a simple abstract pattern, but to the person wearing it, every line represents a real moment that once existed in time. Placed on the wrist, the tattoo becomes even more powerful. It sits close to the pulse of the body, almost as if the memory itself is still alive. This combination of technology and emotion is what makes soundwave tattoos so fascinating. They transform something temporary, a sound lasting only seconds, into something permanent. And while soundwave tattoos preserve memories through sound, the next tattoo tells a story about transformation. Tiny Snake Wrist Tattoo. For thousands of years, the snake has been one of the most powerful symbols in human history. Across ancient cultures, snakes represented rebirth, protection, wisdom, and transformation. The reason comes from nature itself. Snakes shed their skin, and every time they do, they emerge renewed. This natural process made the snake a symbol of change and personal evolution. When designed as a tiny wrist tattoo, the snake becomes both subtle and powerful. Its slender body naturally follows the curves of the wrist, allowing tattoo artists to create elegant designs that flow with the shape of the skin. Some snake tattoos wrap gently around the wrist like a bracelet. Others follow the wrist bone in a smooth, minimal line. Despite their small size, snake tattoos carry strong symbolism. They often represent someone who has gone through challenges and emerged stronger. Someone who has changed, grown, and left an old version of themselves behind. But while the snake represents transformation, the final tattoo represents something even more permanent, a moment frozen in time. Roman numeral wrist tattoo.
Roman numeral tattoos are among the most timeless tattoo designs ever created. Their beauty comes from simplicity. Instead of symbols or images, these tattoos represent something deeply personal: a date, a birthday, an anniversary, a moment that changed someone's life forever. By converting numbers into Roman numerals, the tattoo becomes more elegant and mysterious. To most people, the design looks like a clean pattern of lines, but to the person wearing it, those characters represent a memory that can never be forgotten. The wrist is one of the most popular places for Roman numeral tattoos because the straight lines fit naturally along the shape of the arm. The design looks minimal, balanced, and refined. And in tattoo videos, the precise line work often creates a visually satisfying process as the numbers slowly appear on the skin. Roman numeral tattoos are simple, but they carry something incredibly powerful, a reminder of a moment that shaped a person's life forever.
When people think about tattoos, they often imagine large, complex designs, but sometimes the smallest tattoos carry the deepest meanings. A wave that reminds someone to stay resilient, a sound wave that preserves a voice, a snake symbolizing transformation, or a date that marks a moment that changed everything. 4 tiny tattoos, 4 completely different stories. And that's the fascinating thing about tattoo art. It's not just about what you see, it's about what the tattoo means to the person wearing it. If you were curious about tattoos, subscribe our channel for more interesting tattoos information.